this video series, this painting. They are matching because they are both incomplete. Um, One of the main reasons why I stopped making content was my computer bit the dust. I was working on a project, a film, horror film with some friends, and in the midst of editing it, I lost my computer. And that's been kind of sad. But that's not the point of today's video. Today I want to show you my art. This is a virtual art show. I'm filming on this Samsung tablet. I would normally be filming with this Canon, but my computer bit the dust. So if anything I record on this, I just get stuck on the camera. I can't take it off right now. And that's another big reason. I was pretty serious about it too. I had a B camera. This camera I got first, so it was cheaper. But these are nice cameras. But I've been keeping myself occupied making art. This will be for sure the weirdest. My sister was taking apart a couch, and she gave me fabric from it. She ripped a big patch. She thought I could put it on an easel, but I ended up sewing this pillow, and it was all misshapen and weird and funky. And we decided to make it the mascot for my podcast, the GP Oddcast, which we are working on. It's going to be getting bigger and better. It's a 28-minute show right now on Cipher, and this is the Oddcast. This is the Oddcast monster. Anyway, this is a piece of work that I've been working on very slowly. I wanted to do like paint, video games and stuff, focus on myself. Here's a pile of paintings, incomplete or wrecked. I think there's 3 wrecked ones there I have to fix. And then there's like 7 or 8 incomplete ones that I started and don't feel like finishing, I guess. At certain times I've ran out of canvases and I had to improvise. I painted on my pants. I painted on records. My old roommate Carl said, "She's got tits of a walrus" as a joke once, and it was hilarious. I think he said it. And yeah, every painting is for sale. This is obviously a ridiculous price. The price tag is actually a part of the art. It's not for sale for that much. This is a cat being pet. I was really trying to focus on some flesh tones. Got a better light in here. This is just, yeah. This one was a part of my art show. You could tell by that little tag down there. I didn't take it off. This was painting you. It didn't sell. I sold 3 as a part of my art show. A lot of these paintings were a part of that art show. All the cat ones at the time were another vinyl. That's just like a pour, I guess. I had a friend stay with me for a couple weeks. Her name was Layla. And she had a guitar. She was playing. She didn't really play in front of me that much. She was shy. But I convinced her to, while I was painting everything anyway, that cat there was my sister's cat. I was I was borrowing. I was cat sitting, but I just wanted a friend too. So that cat was named Bowery, and that's Layla playing the guitar. This is also featuring Layla. She was sleeping on the couch, and I painted her. She really liked that. This next piece I'm going to show you is the largest piece I've painted to date. This is 3 feet by 4 feet. 3 feet tall, 4 feet wide. I have another one this size in the works. It's taken me about a week to paint, but I filmed it. You could go back on my YouTube channel and watch me paint this in real time. I stopped the cameras in between breaks. It's not a 7-week video. It actually only took me 3.5 hours to paint in between sessions. Moving on. I'm a cat artist. I like to paint cats. And this, I know I was running out of ideas, and I really liked one. It's very similar to a larger one I did. and just like the shapes and the bright colors. And the wash in the background, very like a color mix. This one I painted it when I was visiting home in Ketwanga, and I didn't finish it. It was half complete. It was in my file, but I really liked it. And I put some time and did some funky stuff in the background. I just wanted to paint a yellow cat was my inspiration. And then I also painted another cat with that fish color to it. So, all right. This one is Bob Ross inspired, and it's also a quote by my old roommate Carl. Instead of accidents, I put catcidents, and it's a very relatable line because there is no such thing as mistakes when you're painting. You could just incorporate all the accidents. See those stars in the background? All of those were accidents. All right, if you have kids at home, don't show them this one. This is a sexually repressed me, and I think it speaks for itself. This is a recreation of one I did in the past. It did exactly the same. It was just a better rainbow, and then the sayings were a little shorter in the previous one. The previous one was one of the first paintings I got anything. I traded it for fish. Halibut. Smoked halibut. Oh, here's a picture of Bowery when she was just a little kitten. I was going to paint this image. That's why I have it printed out here. This one is Kitty Kisses. Very bright colors. At first, I started off just painting colors. This is around the same time I started incorporating new paint techniques with a palette knife and with new paint brands. This one wasn't at my cat art show, but it should have been, just because it's so unique and different. But I didn't think about it. I was like, no, it's going to be a totally cat art show. And I felt like this was a part of the set with all the vinyls. This is one of the vinyls I painted last. It's orange, purple, and silver, because you can't rhyme anything with orange, purple, and silver, I found out. And it's painted in silver, orange, and purple, just to throw you off. This was a pour technique. Like, it wasn't a pour technique, I was pouring paint. And I painted some flowers. It was kind of hanging up above my door forever. And when I took down all my paintings, I don't know, I kind of appreciate it. It was hanging up right beside this one. But I don't understand this painting. So let's move on. In my closet is the Hall of Shame. I showed this in a previous video, but I updated it. This is Michael's flyer. It says, "Don't judge a flyer by its cover." Bonanza flyer. It's a BOGO, get one free. And then on their ad, they had the 16 by 25 piece for sale. And buy one, get one free. That's a killer deal. I went to go get it, and they wouldn't give it to me. And I was kind of persistent. And then I wasn't even angry or anything. They phoned the police on me just to get me to leave. But I didn't leave. They ended up giving me the deal on one. And I was kind of pissed. So I painted this, just stewing. And I went back. I got a bunch of money. I didn't have much, but I went and bought 10 packs of the 5 packs, so 50 in total. And it came to like $200, but I made them give it to me for 2 for 1, buy one get one free. So, yeah, I wouldn't have done that. I just wanted 10, but now I had 55, and that's why I painted on all of them. Not all of them. A lot of them I shared to. This is one of the ones. Oh no. This is when I started my show, Psychiatric Painting with Perry. And I wanted to try painting people. So I painted Jim Ether. And I hung it up in my Hall of Shame because I wasn't too proud of it. And I also painted a YouTuber named Brianna Anderson. Check out her YouTube. I'm going to actually recreate this one. But this is one of the early. I was just a fan of her video. But I want to recreate it. I'm not a fan of my art. Jimmy Perry peeing in my grave. That's flowers and bees. Bumblebees. And can I reach? There's so much stuff in here I can't. That's Layla again. This is uh, just another cat one. I painted this at Cafe Voltaire when I was having my art show at Books and Company. Uh, just painting my surroundings, envisioned as cats. I always envisioned myself as a orange cat, and the gray cat is a girl of my dreams. This is a self-portrait. I was trying to rebrand myself by myself. I was saying very negative things about myself, things that weren't necessarily true. And one that still sticks with me is unlovable. I feel unlovable at times. And it's just a concept that I created. So I tried to recreate those thoughts with positive ones. And I painted myself as a lion, and then there's a tiger. This is just like a speed painting. I like it though. This is a series that I've done where I wrecked vinyls and I glued them together with open spaces. This one wasn't really the best one, but I tried to get good music. I don't know if you could see. That's Creedence Clearwater Revival. This is a father cat with some kittens. A whole group of them, different colors. Here's orange, pink cat poop, I guess. I have no idea what it is. I also painted this for my show. A few of these I painted on camera. I used to sing for the band called the Razones for a little short period in time. I even sang in front of people at the Legion. And Pink Riot is the name of my other band, where we do original rock and roll materials. And I just had a stencil, and I painted that right on my DVD shelf. Or not my DVD shelf, my record shelf. These are the records I'm keeping. I used to have about 3 times these records, and I sold about a third of them to help pay for a new computer so I could edit again and create content that I want to create. Luckily, I kept all the ones that I loved, and I have about a third, another third in a bedroom, just waiting to be sold to. They're just in a rougher condition, not all that valuable. These 3, I feel, go together. They're pop culture, video game related. The middle one is Link as Mr. PG, and he's from Majora's Mask because he's fighting the moon. But I always wondered who's holding the camera, and it was Lakitud from Super Mario 64. This series, well, there's obviously the 2 on the other side go together, because there's Homer and Marge from The Simpsons, there's Mew and Mewtwo from Pokemon, and there's Ren and Stimpy from, I don't remember the name of that show. This is my roommate Carl. This is the first speed painting I ever tried to do. I did this in 20 minutes. Set the timer, go, and that's what came out of it. He's playing NHL Hockey 2013, by the way. I should have gave you a warning before this one. This is a picture of a friend that I don't talk to anymore. I shared my feelings too much, I feel. But I felt, I don't know, I crossed some boundaries, and I got blocked, and I haven't talked to her since. This is a sad cat. A lot of my cats were all sad, and I'm trying to fix that, making happy cats. Painting happy cats, becoming happy cats. This is a cat farm on a cat hill. These 2 go together. Body image. Feel good about your body. Who cares? Who cares what people think? This is kind of abstract. I don't know. It's like a pirate cat, I imagine. A cat pirate mutant. I don't like that one. There's these cats go directly together. 2 self-portraits. The first one there is a cat crying, and Uh, that's just the way I felt, and I call that a self-portrait. The other cat is a cat kissing another cat, and yeah, I guess I just want to kiss. There's a cat playing guitar. I painted these three, four actually. There might have been a fifth one. I think I brought a pack of 5 paintings, but the tornado cat, the cat playing jazz, the cat biting a harmonica playing it, and the cat laying on the guitar, laying in the gutter playing a guitar. I painted all together. Oop, cord's getting caught there. Sorry about that. That's a realistic picture of Layla. I think that's the fourth one I've showed. I painted 5, and there's a fifth one of her as a gray cat, and I hung it up at Jeannie's woolen shop, J. Wallace Woolens, on 4th and Brunswick. If you go there right now, there's a couple pieces of my art hanging up, and you could actually buy them there. And like I said, all these paintings are actually for sale too. I have to get closer for this one. It's a little tiny. I just had a small canvas, and I wanted to paint with a palette knife. Red sun, who cares? This I painted. I used to just paint on a table, and there'd be a big mess on the table every time. So I just painted on canvas boards, and then I just stopped eventually, and then like, oh, that's a piece of art. And then for my art show, I just needed something that said Garrett Perry, so I used one, painted Garrett Perry, and hung it up. But then I had this second one, and it was just blank, and I thought they would go good together. And it was the thing. I was calling myself names, ugly and stuff, unlovable. So I wanted to switch it. So I don't know. It feels like this is a lie. This is like the mecca of garbage on canvas. Kind of like a good representation of who I am. I don't want to throw nothing out. All that stuff I could have just thrown out, but I wrecked it and glued it on a piece of, and it's garbage. It's garbage on a canvas, and I feel like a hoarder. And that's why I have all these paintings. I finally feel like I'm ready to let them go. See, I feel like I could have done more time on some of these. Like they're just done too fast. That's why I don't feel like they're all that worth that much. Like when I put these up at the art show, these were the 16 by 20 canvases, and I listed them for $50. And they're the only ones. I sold 3 of them, and then I had 100. Here's a little sneak peek of what's to come with cats in this frame. Uh, and that was the gimmick of the art show, I guess. So I'm doing it again for my next art show at Books and Company in April 2020. 2020. This was a painting of my friend Joel. I did this on camera, wasn't happy, painted sunglasses, and just put soul and funk, and now it's kind of cool. Yeah, dude. This was a speed painting done with no care and neon paints. Mm. This was one of those unfinished paintings forever. There was a pair of pants on a fishing line. There was a whole background, a city, and everything. And that butterfly was a crappy butterfly. I didn't like it. So I just kept the pants and the butterfly, and I painted over it with the new paints. I was using the dollar store paints before. And I did a previous butterfly in West Coast native art style. And it looked exactly like that, so I recreated it for this painting. And then I just put cats in the pants, and it was awesome. And then, yeah, I wanted to put like those bright yellow stars. I don't know why. Just to fill it up, fill up the blankness. Just developing as an artist. This is a cat taking a selfie in front of a Sasquatch. It is a statement on society with cell phones and vanity. You gotta take a look at what's around you sometimes. This next set is a set of 3. I had a bunch. I think these are 8 by 8s. I usually paint on 8 by 10s. Maybe they're 10 by 10s. I don't know. But I the first one I came up with was this one, and that was the last one I painted because I was planning to put it on this one, but I really liked the wood background I did, so I put this one. This is the, and then I came up with this one, apartment, sweet apartment. Get it? And I kind of like it. I don't really like the background too much. It kind of looks like a jail. I was going through a phase of painting crying fruit. Um, all these paintings that are hung up right now are not on canvas boards, except for the Garapari You Are Cute. They're all on stretch canvas on like, it's got like an inch of width to them all. Another self painting, that's me as an orange cat, but I painted myself really thin. Um, and then just whatever, a girl cat, gray. I painted this on the opening night of my art show. There was about 6 to 8 people there that came all together. I can't remember. And yeah, I painted a self portrait of me as a cat, painting a picture of me as a person. And yeah, I did it really fast, and the black paint ran, and I really like it actually. It's really cool. And then that's another canvas board actually, but these are just one's backwards because I was broadcasting on this when my computer broke trying to do content before. I was like, no, I just gotta wait. I just gotta wait to get a computer and get and use those cameras again. Look at them, wanting to go to you, not wanting to go to waste. Uh, yeah. Well, geez, that's all my whole art show, except for the whoop. Sorry about the blurriness there. This is cat number 101. I was planning to paint 100 of these for April 2020. I believe I set the price right underneath it is cat 138 because I put them all across my room. So get ready. Oh my lord. I'm just doing a pan. And then there's a break in the wall. And that's where they continue. And that's where I'm at now. That's number 151. Number 149 sold. It was my first 8x10 cat in the series of 149 at the time that actually sold. $37 in a row? Well, hey, thanks for watching my content. And I don't know if I'll be making any more videos before I get my computer because I don't really like shooting videos like this. I want to piece them together like a puzzle, edit, you know? Use that old Adobe Premiere or something. Use that Windows Movie Maker. Use that iMovie. And cut